Hi, guys, welcome to Breaking Stereotypes, a platform that focuses on highlighting the glorious journey of a common man. Today, we are going to chat with a person who changed his life with his true grit and determination. He incorporated fitness that has changed him in many ways than ever, and he spends each day imparting his experience and knowledge with the people in need. Without any further ado, I welcome Amol, the founder of 24 Fitness, a biker by heart, a fitness enthusiast, and a spectacular human being. Hi, Amol. Welcome to Breaking Stereotypes, and thanks a ton for doing this.
Hey Krupa, thank you so much. Thank you for inviting me.
This was long pending, Amol. I can't thank you enough, and I'm super excited for this chat. And I'll tell you why. Because personally, I always wanted to do this. I wanted to sit with a person who is like the expert and like get the rights and wrongs without like hearing what is happening around me. मुझे expert advice चाहिए था, and I'm doing that today. I'm going to like ask you many questions.
Shoot, that's the only thing I can say.
Okay, so I'm diving right in. Amol,
Yeah,
mostly we see that the weighing machine or our clothes or people's comments act as the trigger to start, the personal fitness journey or at least enroll into gym or whatever your like is. So, what was your trigger? How did your journey start?
okay. So when I put it straight, there is a measurement in everything. Okay, whether it is a mirror when you start off, you start looking at yourself and there's a measurement. When you try to fit in your clothes, it's a measurement. Okay, when you stand on a weighing machine, it's a measurement. So everything is measurements. Whether you're doing your exams, there's a measurement. So even in this case, there's a measurement. But currently, the people are looking around as a weight as a measurement which is on the negative side. Weight ज़्यादा है, गलत है. Weight कम है, गलत है. But the idealistic way is to understand how your body is performing. My trigger point started way back when I couldn't tie my laces. That was why my measurement. वहां से चालू हुआ कि भाई कुछ तो गलत हो रहा है. And when I couldn't try my tie my laces, it was like I was gasping for breath, and that's where it all started off. And to add on to it, I had a very huge injury, an ACL tear and a meniscus tear while playing badminton in Bangalore. और उसके
Okay.
बाद फिर things turned around. 1.5 year I was in crutches, and then I thought, no, I'm not the same Amol. I'm going towards something else. Uh, I need to get back, and that was my trigger point. जहां से मैंने शुरुआत की. I was weighing around again. Weighing is a मैंने कहा जैसे स्केल है वहां से शुरू किया 90 तक पहुंच गया था. And then I had to reduce my fats in order to get back to my own self. So measurement is always going to be there, whether it is a weighing scale, whether it is a mirror, whether it is clothes, whether it is anything else, it's going to be there. But you need to understand what your body wants. And that's where it all triggers to you.
Right. And Amol, this is this world that we are living in right now. What we see outside, how we, in terms of the body shape and size, that has become like the benchmark of fitness. So, what would you want to say about that? Like, is externally looking a certain shape is equals to how fit you are?
If I have to define it in a humanly language, no. Fitness can't be defined by the external looks. It's by the internal ones that you have. And that's a precise problem the current world is facing. The way it has been showcased. If you have six abs, six pack kind of a thing, you're really, muscular.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay. And if you're a runner, you need to be an athlete with a slim, trim body. No, there are people who will be hefty. There are people who will be skinny. There are people who will be, not differently able, but I would say very specially abled people also. For them, everyone's definition of fitness is different, Krupa. Everyone. Because all the five fingers are different, if you see. So everyone's fitness regimes are different. But the way we take it today is because of the holistic understanding around the people that you need to look good externally, and no one is concentrating on your internal health. And that's where the problem begins. So external does not count. It's the internal strength that you have. Because if I have to clearly say into a technical word, people don't even talk about a BMR, which is a basic metabolism rate, which will define 90% of your entire things around how your fats are going to grow, how your visceral fats are going to grow, how your trunk fats are going to grow. So this is technical. If I have to really go into a little understanding of that, people will only look at, no, you look good because you're slim trim, you have six packs, so that you're energetic and you have a good body. External looks do not define your fitness. It is just showcasing your shape and size. That's it.
Amol, I really feel that there is so much of unrealistic expectation that we take on ourselves, because we are living in the era of social media, and
Yeah,
we open our phones like the first thing in the morning, probably
absolutely
be on it like the last thing in the
true.
day, and we are constantly seeing that there's this whole glorification of how your skin, your body, the clothes, and the fashion and everything. And I think in this entire thing, we somewhere forget, like you rightly said, that we all have different types, right?
Yeah,
Body types. And
true.
I really think that this is the onus of making us understand that, really lies on the trainer we go to, or an expert we go. Like if we enroll in the gym, we go speak with a trainer, right? But I don't
True.
see the questions like the questions you brought up about metabolism, maybe about understanding how, what percentage of fat and what percentage of everything else. I don't see such questions coming from them. All probably they want to know is, अच्छा कितना weight lose करना है आपको, and then they put you on ki 30 minutes treadmill karo, 30 minutes ye karo, 30 minutes wo karo. So basically social media is also making us feel like we are grouped together in this, and so are the experts. So how hygienic is this practice, especially on younger generation who are constantly with comparison, if I have to say, with the people they see around and on social media? So how healthy is it on like a younger generation? What do you think? Like, because you train people, you train younger audiences.
Yes,
What is
yes.
your experience?
So, if I have to be very, very precise, the younger generation, I wouldn't say the younger, because the Gen X, Gen Z, and it will keep on evolving, Krupa. When we were young, we were also restless, and so is the current youth also. So it's a Insta world, I would say. It's a Facebook world, it's a Snapchat world, or it's a tweet world. Where your Insta followers are far more important than your inner self. Also, the first tagline which I always tell people, it's take care of your body, because that's the only place that you have to live. And that's a quote that I always say. You know,
Absolutely, so true.
so people really forget that there's a real world and there's a real world. रियल वर्ल्ड में क्या होता है कि जितना आप फिल्टर लगाओगे उतना आपको लाइक्स मिलेंगे, एंड उतना फास्ट आपको सब कुछ चाहिए. सो पीपल व्हेन दे कम बैक टू मी, आई मेट अ गर्ल एंड शी वाज लाइक, मेरे को है ना, ये सिर्फ मेरा पेट है, उसको कम कर दीजिए सर आप प्लीज. आप जो बोलेंगे वो मैं करूंगी, आप जो प्रोटीन बोलेंगे मैं बोलूंगी. So the words which are spreading out because of the social media, if you see, are the words called protein.
Yeah.
But why protein? तुमको क्यों चाहिए या क्यों हो रहा है ये सब? Is it really required to have protein or something else also? Where have the vitamins gone? Where have the minerals gone? Where has the fiber gone? Where are the carbohydrates gone? So ये सारी चीजें कोई बात नहीं करता है. It is what is showcased on the real world is what people think it is the real world. It's the other way. What is the real world should be the real world, but it's not true. Because आज भी अगर आप सब लोग बोलते हैं कि ta I'm on a vacation, but it's not the real world, because एक दिन आप vacation जाते हो, बाकी के दिन क्या करते? But it's showcased like vacation is the only thing to do, and people get inspired कि I'll create a travelogue, I'll create a vlog. Yes, you should, but take the information. As you rightly said, coach is so important. Now, if I have to quote, Sachin Tendulkar is really, really a big man. But do you think वो खुद बना है या उसको किसी कोच ने बनाया है? Someone called Mr. Ramakant Achrekar made him the Sachin Tendulkar. Is because उनको nuances पता थे, उसमें गलतियां दिखती थी कि भाई तू इसको सही कर ले, तो शायद तेरा straight drive सही होगा. You can pull this ball कि अगर तू सही position पे आता है. And that's what a coach's life is supposed to be. And coaches are not supposed to be a stereotype जहां पे तुम प्रोटीन खा लो, मसल बना लो, वेट बढ़ा लो, सिक्स पैक कर लो, and you're good. No.
क्यों हो रहा है अमोल? Why is this happening that coaches are treating everybody's requirements, everybody's body as the same? they ideally should not do that, right?
No, Krupa, it's one of the things that I used to do, and I'm sorry about it because I was thorough marketeer. जो दिखाते हैं जैसे दिखता है वही वही बिकता है जो कहते हैं. ज्यादा करके जो एड्स आती है, these are all sponsored ads. और जिस तरीके से दिखाया जाता है लोगों को भी है ना 24 घंटे में फिट होना है. अब आई गेट अ क्वेरी, कृपा, यू वोंट बिलीव कि मेरी शादी 1 महीने में है एंड आई नीड टू लूज 20 kgs. तो कैसे करे ये? इट्स नॉट पॉसिबल. नहीं, I can go on that GM diet if you want, Dikshit diet if you want. I can go on a egg diet. I can go on a crash diet. ये सारे words आते कहाँ से? कौन popular बनाता है इसे? And that's what we need to really stop this hooliganism, if I have to say, कि किस तरीके से लोग इसको बता के hashtags बना के जो डाल रहे हैं, and the people are following it to see weight loss. And I too do that. मैं डालता हूं, but I put on real stories of my people who have got into this and really got into a good shape. क्यों? क्योंकि उनको एक राइट डायरेक्शन दिया गया है और इनका टीचिंग जो है ना वो राइट डायरेक्शन में होता नहीं है. एंड दीज आर नॉट ट्रेन्ड पीपल, दे आर ओनली गेन्ड पीपल. मैं इस वर्ड को है ना, देयर इज समथिंग व्हिच इज वेरी सब्जेक्टिव ऑफ द मैटर, कि लोगों को समझता नहीं है कि किस तरीके से गाइड करना चाहिए. And that's what our job is, to guide people. And that's where the entire idea of 24 fitness came in. कि क्यों हम लोगों को सही बताना बहुत जरूरी है, क्या करना चाहिए, कैसे करना चाहिए.
Yeah, absolutely. We definitely need right information. It's a right to right information.
Yes. And internet is the only source now, क्योंकि सब कुछ free मिलता है. And nothing comes for free, Krupa. Nothing comes for free. You know, they're taking your time. ये दे टेकिंग योर टाइम. तुमको लगता है कि हमको तो फ्री में मिल गया यूट्यूब चैनल. नो, दे आर टेकिंग योर टाइम एंड दे आर इंक्रीजिंग द स्क्रीन प्रेजेंस. सो दैट्स अगेन अ मार्केटिंग गिमिक.
Right.
So this is the overall.
And what you said, Amol, actually brings me to the next question. And this is like the nagging thing I've always had in me, that these shortcuts, these diets, like you mentioned, couple of them. And recently we came across keto diet, which became very, very famous, which is still famous. All these shortcuts of probably non-surgical methods that most of the institutions sell, and then there are these famous diets. My trouble with them is that we actually, firstly, we do them without consultation. Secondly, we actually feel that if it has helped you, it will help me as well. And these are really unrealistic regimes, unrealistic expectations. But we see everyone. It's like the herd. You are doing it, I will do it too. If I see it has helped you, it will help me too. And all of this is again supported by the whole fact that I have to look a certain way.
Yes.
In that diet, in that process, what am I losing is something no one cares about, apart from losing pounds, kgs on that scale. So what is the truth behind these diets, and how do they really affect us?
Okay. So if I have to put it in a calculative way, everywhere something or the other will work. ठीक है? तो I've also cleared my 10th, फिर graduation, post graduation, सब कुछ किया है. तो कैसे पास किया है ये देखने के लिए कोई नहीं आएगा, but there is a certain way of passing it out. सब लोगों ने कुछ ना कुछ किया है, इसीलिए पास हुए. तो similarly, everyone has their own way of explaining things जो उनके लिए काम कर चुका है, which is a good thing. But अगर आप समझ सको कि उसमें क्या सही था और क्या गलत भी था, लेकिन कोई गलत नहीं बताता. सब लोग बोलते हैं ये सही है और ये मेरे लिए काम किया, बट क्या नहीं काम किया था किसी ने नहीं बताया. इट्स लाइक दोज एक्सपेरिमेंट्स की जो रिजल्ट 101 मतलब 101th रिजल्ट वाज राइट, वेयर आर द 100 रिजल्ट्स गॉन व्हिच हैज गॉन रॉन्ग. ये कोई नहीं बताता है. तो एग्जैक्टली आई वर्क ऑन द रिवर्स फिनोमेना कि जो कर रहे हो ना वो क्या कर सकता है हार्म, ये मैं पहले बता देता हूं.
Lovely.
And so that's where see product is me, my team. जो प्रोडक्ट लेती है वो अलग है, जो सा भी आप प्रोडक्ट ले लो अलग है. सबके लिए कुछ ना कुछ, जैसे आपने कीटो बोला, there is something called healthify me which is trending right now. There are stars who are talking about it. But seriously उसने कभी किया था क्या? ये किसी ने सोचा है क्या? कभी नहीं. बट वो स्टार कर रही है तो मैं करूंगा बिकॉज देयर इज सम लेवरेज अराउंड इट. शी इज बैकिंग इट अप और ही इज बैकिंग इट अप. तो उसको भी चांस मिलता है, बिकॉज देयर इज लॉट ऑफ मनी इन्वॉल्व इन इट. देयर वाज समथिंग विच वाज स्टार्टेड बाय अनदर बॉलीवुड स्टार, जिसका पूरा चेन ऑफ जिम्नाजियम्स है, यू नो, एंड ऑल ऑफ अ सडन लॉकडाउन में सब ट्रेनर्स को बाहर निकाल दिया. दैट्स बिकॉज वो लोग सस्टेन नहीं कर पाए. देयर इज नॉट अ सस्टेनेबल मॉडल. तो मैं यही चाहता हूं कि लोगों को है ना, पहले तो गलत क्या हो रहा है वो समझा दीजिए, और सही करना है नहीं करना है, लेट देम डिसाइड कि उनकी बॉडी के साथ क्या गलत हो रहा है अभी.
But do these things really work? These shortcuts, you know?
Shortcuts work, but they are not long term. Krupa, they are short term. Again, as you said, shortcuts are short term. Consistency is the key of whatever you're doing, however you're doing, to reach. Because fitness is not a destination; it's a journey. Now,
Absolutely.
look at a person called Arnold Schwarzenegger. वो आज भी जिम में जाता है बिकॉज ही बिलीव्स इन हिमसेल्फ, क्योंकि उसके लिए जिम काम कर चुका है. वो इतने सालों से वही कर रहा था और आज वो किस मकाम पे है. तो उसको अपनी बॉडी रखनी है, उसको अपना सही ढंग से जीवन जीना है. ही वांट्स टू लिव हिज लाइफ टैबलेट फ्री. सो ही इज डूइंग इट, बट हिज कंसिस्टेंसी इज देयर. हाउ मेनी पीपल आर कंसिस्टेंट? तो जो भी करो कंसिस्टेंटली करो. मैं किसी प्रोडक्ट्स के बारे में कुछ नहीं बात करूंगा यहाँ पे, क्योंकि द प्रॉब्लम इज पीपल जो बाय करके आते हैं ना, उसको प्रोडक्ट समझते हैं, बट दे फेल टू अंडरस्टैंड द प्रोडक्ट इज यू. क्योंकि वो खुद पे आप आजमा रहे हो, और लोग जो देखने वाले हैं वो तुमको प्रोडक्ट समझते हैं, बिकॉज तुमको देख के वो लोग करते हैं.
Wow.
ठीक है. सो दिस इज एन आइडियोलॉजी अगेन, बट ये समझना बहुत जरूरी है कृपा.
No, I totally agree with two things you said. One is fitness is a journey. It's a continuous journey.
Yes.
You know, it's not a destination कि आज मैं 10 किलो कम कर लिया. Now I can relax. Now
Yes.
my goal is met. You know.
वही
And
होता है.
वही होता है. And the second thing that you spoke about is about you have to be at it because you know that it's something you need for a very long period of time.
Yeah.
And both put together, I feel there is what we need is that continuous motivation.
Yes.
You know, so what is your mantra? Your journey also started a couple of years back. You're at it and you
Yes.
want to continue this. So ये जो continuous motivation जो आता है, वो how should one drive that motivation? Derive that motivation?
Okay. So there's something called as law of attraction. अगर तुम लोगों ने देखा होगा तो जो भी चाहते हो ना वो तुम्हें मिलता है, लेकिन उस चाहने के लिए भी चाह होनी जरूरी है. You know, you need to really live the life that you want in your head. Then you can put it across on your body or wherever you go.
The manifestation you're talking about.
Yes. And today that is gone for a toss, because जैसे हमने start किया था, everyone gets up and checks their WhatsApp message first or your Instagram post first. I'm not against Instagram. I'm not against Facebook. I'm not against anything. But the first thing that you should do is, could I get up properly without a pain? Without a jerk? क्या मेरी नींद सही हुई है नहीं हुई है?
Yeah.
क्या मैंने पानी ढंग से पिया था? Small
Yeah.
small things, कृपा. People don't even realize that पानी कितना पिया आपने दिन में. Whereas अगर मैं technically फिर से बात करूं, 70% of your body requires water.
Yeah.
And water. बट कितना हम लोग रेप्लेनिश करते हैं? आपने देखा होगा मैं बैठे बैठे पानी पीते जा रहा हूं. ठीक है. तो ये सारी चीजें अगर हम लोग नहीं करेंगे तो कहीं ना कहीं वी आर हार्मिंग आवर ओन बॉडी. तो मेरा मंत्र यही कहता है, अगेन जो मैंने कहा था, गेट अप एंड सी योर बॉडी फर्स्ट, बिकॉज योर बॉडी इज द ओनली थिंग दैट यू हैव टू लिव इन. बाकी चीजें क्या होंगी आपके पास? मोबाइल नया आ सकता है, लैपटॉप नया आ सकता है, इंस्टाग्राम अकाउंट आप नया खोल सकते हो, गाड़ी नहीं ले सकते हो, घर नया ले सकते हो. बॉडी कहां से लेंगे आप? यू कांट बाय अ बॉडी.
Yeah.
लैंड अप समवेयर वेयर यू कांट कम बैक. एंड होता पता है, आपने एक मोटिवेशन वर्ड यूज किया. ट्रस्ट मी कृपा, आई हैव गॉट पीपल. मैं अगेन मेजरिंग पे जा रहा हूं, थोड़ा सा डोंट माइंड मी. देयर आर 130 kgs, 135 kgs, and since last 1 year they are still at 130 because the motivation is zero. वो बोलते सर कुछ करना ही नहीं है मुझे, मैं ऐसे ही ठीक हूं. यू नो, बट आते रोज हैं, एक्सरसाइज रोज करते हैं, बट जाने के बाद खत्म. वो लोग कभी एक प्रॉपर रूटीन नहीं फॉलो करते, एंड दैट्स वेयर सेल्फ मोटिवेशन इज द की दैट यू शुड कीप विद इट. नो वन एल्स इज कमिंग फॉर यू, इट इज यू. आज तुमको मोटिवेशन खुद को है तो तुम करोगे, वरना कोई आपको नहीं हेल्प कर सकता, नॉट इवन अ कोच.
Amol, when you say this, that some people find it tough to stick to a routine.
Yeah.
Be constantly reminded of their own goals. They find difficulty with that. But there are certain sect of people also. Like I came across this video, and it was like mind-boggling for me to know that fitness is also like an addiction for some people. They
Yes.
even if they miss even a single day of gym, apparently they feel so guilty. The guilt takes over them. They count every meal का calories कि मैं अब कल इतना खाया तो मैं आज ये कम करूंगा, and this has become like an addiction to people. Now how safe is this? I mean, वो time कहाँ गया where we could happily enjoy a meal? नाउ भी एक मील के लिए भी अगर हम सोच रहे हैं कि आज इसको कम कर दूं क्योंकि कल बहुत ज्यादा किया था, इज दिस ऑल्सो लाइक अ सेफ गुड स्पेस टू बी इन?
अनफॉर्चुनेटली कृपा, हमें रियल लाइफ है ना ज्यादा अच्छी लगने लगती है कि लोग हमें कैसे देखते हैं. मैं फिर से वही दोहरा रहा हूँ. आई एम कमिंग बैक टू द सेम पॉइंट जहां से हमने स्टार्ट किया था. रियल लाइफ, इट हैज बीन शोकेस सच कि जब तक आप दिखोगे अच्छे नहीं, people are not going to like you, but
जो दिखता है वो बिकता है, हो गया है.
हाँ, और ये कहाँ से आ रहा है? Let's take for instance these influencers as we say, ठीक है, या फिर the superstars who showcase what is in trend, okay, or maybe the Zaras of the world who show कि किस तरीके से होना चाहिए, but that is
the
not
sizes.
ideal. The sizes again.
Yeah.
एंड इनको ही आप दिखाते हो तो लोग क्या समझेंगे कि मैं सही नहीं हूं. एंड दैट्स द रीजन आई डोंट हैव फॉलोअर्स. पीपल बाय आईफोन्स टू मेक रील्स. आई हैव गॉट दिस वन क्लाइंट हु इज अ योगा टीचर herself. Her daughter wanted an iPhone to make reels, that's it.
Wow.
So how do you really materialize all this? Because ये materialistic life होते जा रही है. आपने जैसे कहा वो बिल्कुल सही है. It's an addiction. Everything is an addiction. और अगर उसको कंट्रोल में आप नहीं रखोगे, यू डोंट कीप इट इन कंट्रोल, यू विल मतलब वो आप पे हावी हो जाता है. इट विल overtake you.
Overwhelm you. Yes, it completely overwhelms a person. Then there's no joy in anything apart from this one thing. Yes, I have clocked 2 hours in the gym. Yes, I've just had fluids today. Apart from that, there is no joy.
So I'll tell you, everything has got its own addiction. I met a person yesterday who went clubbing every day. So he has to be in clubs every day. तो उसके लिए वो addiction है. Someone I know who has to have protein shakes in the morning, in the evening, without fail. तो उसको life is all about something that. आप जिसको भी पूछो सब लोग एक addiction में हैं. But वो कितना रखना है, that is on us.
Yeah.
तो कितना कैलोरीज खाना है अगर आपको पता नहीं है तो that's a shame. बट गलत है क्या? नहीं. एंजॉय भी करना जरूरी है, बट किस तरीके से एंजॉय करना है, कितना करना है, ये हम पे है. दिल पे हाथ रखो, समझ लो और वापस आ जाओ. एक दिन भी चीटिंग कर सकते हो, 2 दिन भी चीटिंग कर लो, वापस आ जाओ. इट्स ऑलवेज फन. That's the mantra that you should follow. और अगर आप
the balance is
of life.
कोई भी off balance हो जाएगा. Either you're over thinking about it or you're not thinking about it. दोनों ही side is hazardous.
आप गाड़ी चलाते हो 100 की स्पीड पे कितने जगह पे चला पाओगे? You have to come down to a 40. ब्रेक भी लगेगा, ठीक है. You have to wait at a signal also. You can't have a free highway every second, right?
Right.
So life is all about that. Think about it. Keep the balance. क्योंकि आपको पहुंचना तो है. You have a destination, but enjoy the journey.
Yeah.
You lose that journey, फिर फायदा क्या है वहां पे जाके? कुछ नहीं मिलने वाला है वहां पे जाके. एक डेस्टिनेशन पे खत्म हो जाएगा ऐसे लगता है. नहीं, नेक्स्ट जर्नी स्टार्ट्स फ्रॉम देयर बिकॉज यू रीच्ड अ लेवल.
So Amol, what are the myths about fitness, that you have come across in your career that probably people come and tell you कि मैंने सुना है ये करेंगे तो ये हो
Yeah,
जाएगा. I have read that I should not eat rice in the night. So all
absolutely.
these myths, which if I have to ask you like your top three myths that you have come across and you want to like really break it today on this platform, like
Okay.
guys, just don't listen to these things. So give me three myths.
Three, there will be lots, but let me start with your topic that you spread out. Rice. Rice खाने से bloating होता है. No, it's a part of carbohydrates. Okay, carbs कितना खाते हो दिन में उसको ध्यान में रखो. रोटी भी खा सकते हो, राइस भी खा सकते हो. तो these are things कि rice is not the only thing. But बेचारे राइस को क्यों आप बदनाम कर रहे हो? Similarly, प्रोटीन इज द ओनली थिंग जिससे कि सही होता है सब कुछ. अरे भाई, प्रोटीन के सिवा बाकी फाइबर कहाँ गया आपका? वेयर इज द कंप्लीट मील? प्रोटीन सिर्फ आपको शेक से नहीं मिलता है. देयर आर लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स दैट नेचुरल प्रोटीन्स आर आल्सो अवेलेबल. दैट्स द सेकंड में. थर्ड, एक्सरसाइज करने से ही आपका शेप सही रहता है. लेट मी टेल यू दिस बिगेस्ट मिथ. एक्सरसाइज इज ओनली 20%. ये सच्चाई है. जबकि लोग 80% ऑफ द टाइम जिम करते हैं या एक्सरसाइज करते हैं. इज द अदर वे अराउंड. 20% is only exercise. 80% is going to depend on what you have in the entire day and how you're going to really balance it out. ये लोगों को नहीं समझता है. So अगर मुझे टॉप 3 ऐसे रखना है तो these will be the things. Because आप सही अगर रखते हो तो definitely you will be in perfect shape. अपने हिसाब से, not दुनिया की आंखों से, खुद के आंखों से. पहले खुद के लिए सही हो जाए.
Yeah, absolutely. This is 100% right. And Amol, you have trained 600 plus people.
Yes.
And now with the opening of offline, fitness destination for you, obviously you are getting a lot of people who are joining you in this journey.
True.
How different do you think your training is against what we already have in the market? What is the difference that you're adding?
Okay, so difference if you have to see is I understand the person and the body type first. Me and my
Okay.
team of coaches understand the body type first. कि ये क्या कर रहा है, क्यों कर रहा था और किस लिए कर रहा था, उसका गोल्स क्या था, उसके हिसाब से. ठीक है. द प्रॉब्लम इज कि हमारे गोल्स हम उनके ऊपर लाद नहीं सकते कि तुझे कम होना है या समथिंग, या तुझे सही होना है, तुझे फिट होना है. तो फिटनेस का मतलब उसको पहले समझाओ. ठीक है. And then we take them through a regime. Now people will say कि चलो कार्डियो कर लो, कार्डियो कर लो, कार्डियो कर लो. कोई बोलेगा कि तुम जिम में जाके ना वजन पहले उठा लो. And that's the most I would say hyped thing कि go and pick up weights. Weights करने से कट डाउन होता है. No, it gives you a cut. Weights का काम है कट्स देना या फिर उसको शेप में लाना. Weights is not for bulging or reducing. ठीक है. सो हम लोग क्या करते हैं कि हर दिन अलग अलग चीजें करते हैं. एंड वी डू वेटलेस ट्रेनिंग. कृपा, हमारे
Okay.
यहाँ पे वेट्स यूज नहीं करते हम लोग. 6 दिन 6 अलग एक्सरसाइजेस हम लोग करने की कोशिश करते हैं. लाइक योगा फॉर हार्ट एंड लंग्स कुछ करने की कोशिश करते हैं हम लोग, जो कि नॉर्मल योगा से कुछ और है, सूर्य नमस्कार से कुछ और है. सूर्य नमस्कार इज इंक्लूडेड, बट किस तरीके से उस आसन का क्या होगा वो समझा के करवाना इज समथिंग एल्स. So there's a different
which is informative, which I know कि मुझे इस चीज की जरूरत है नहीं है.
Yes.
If I'm investing, how much should I invest into this aspect
Perfect.
of getting fitter?
True. So there is something called as Zumba. लेकिन Zumba अगर traditionally देखे तो बहुत सारे types है. Latina has, there is Bollywood, there is aerobic Zumba. बहुत सारी चीजें mix कर चुके हैं. But enjoy करना भूल जाते हैं. तो हम लोग enjoy कराना सिखाते हैं उसके साथ. ठीक है. Then we do a little cardio, but cardio not on the treadmill, on the ground. I am myself taking right now cardio या full body या abs, but उतने ही लेवल पे जितना लोगों को समझे. So I take 3 types of different variations: beginners, intermediate, and जिसको really heavy workout करना है उसको भी दिखा देता हूँ. अब जो जिसको जमे उस हिसाब से करता है. तो सारी चीजें 6 दिन के लिए अगर आप 6 अलग एक्सरसाइजेस करते हो ना, तो बॉडी आपकी सेटल नहीं हो पाती. And that's a mantra that we really teach our new coaches also. क्योंकि अगर एक ही एक्सरसाइज आप बार बार करोगे तो इट्स लाइक आपकी बॉडी है ना आदत पकड़ लेती है और फिर आपकी बॉडी में चेंजेस नहीं आते.
Yeah. I've come across that whatever you do, continuously, अगर आप एक ही चीज पे बहुत ज्यादा फोकस करते हो, then at a time it gets used to it and then it stops responding.
Yes. And I have a nutritionist also with me. तो ऐसे नहीं है कि मतलब सिर्फ एक्सरसाइज, जैसे मैंने कहा 20 and 80, तो 80% रूल हम लोग हेल्थ टिप्स एंड हेल्थ टॉक्स के द्वारा देते हैं. सो देयर आर फ्यू डॉक्टर्स हु आर क्वालिफाइड डॉक्टर्स विद अस हु रियली टॉक ऑन योर बॉडी टाइप्स. सो किसी को पीसीओडी, किसी को पीसीओएस, किसी को यूरिक एसिड. देयर आर लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स व्हिच आर हैपनिंग इन द मार्केट, जॉइंट पेन, हार्ट हेल्थ. तो उनके बारे में बात करके उनको फ्री करवाते हैं हम लोग, मतलब उनकी जो नॉलेज थी, ठीक है, उसके बारे में बात करते हैं. नाउ मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द पीपल्स डोंट इवन नो there is something called as nitric oxide in the body which should be made naturally, Krupa. I bet तुमको भी नहीं पता था ये.
No, I'll admit.
Yeah, see, that's a genuinity कि लोगों को डॉक्टर बताते ही नहीं है, क्योंकि डॉक्टर बिलीव इन गिविंग कैप्सूल्स और उनका मीटर चलना चाहिए. How do you really believe in these people?
It's very hard.
So we are trying to really get that myth out and tell people that live a healthy life through all this. And that's the reason the change in understanding, जो आपने पूछा कि difference क्या है हम. And this is what the difference is that we bring into people.
No, I'm really liking the fact that you analyze each person's requirement, right?
Yes.
Because हम लोग के साथ क्या होता है, Amol, when you enroll yourself, or even if you don't enroll and you're probably doing it in a place where other people also come, this is constant thing about, oh, he's running on the treadmill for 30 minutes, I'm only doing for 20 minutes, what's wrong with me? There must be something really wrong with me. I mean, it has happened with me. It has happened with me that I was pressurized just looking at other people in the gym. Like, if she's lifting so much, why am I not able? Should I go and get myself checked? Maybe there's something really wrong with me, And slowly I started realizing that the way my body functions and the other person's, the stamina. Let me not even go up till there, just the stamina part of it. It takes time to build. It takes patience to build. I can't go and expect it to happen. And I think this understanding, as a layman who is just interested in probably taking an expert advice and enrolling myself with someone who can help me, my only understanding is कि आप मुझे थोड़ा personalized, treatment दे दो, and don't make me one size fits all वाला treatment मुझे नहीं चाहिए. So I think that aspect what you are touching, Amol, in the way you train people, you are creating a separate cult. Okay.
Yes.
And the pun is intended.
You understood it well.
So I think it's absolutely brilliant. A person wants to feel safe in the hands of their coaches, in the hands of their trainers, and that's the environment you are creating. So I think that is amazing. I really wish that I join you very soon. And,
please do.
I will do that. I mean, I have you, with me who can guide me right, and I will definitely join you very soon. But मुझे पता है कि everybody who's associated with you are in safe hands, and that is amazing.
Thank you so much.
मुझे बहुत मजा आया. The myths that we broke, the conversation we had is really, really amazing. I totally loved this conversation, and as I said earlier, I was wanting to do this from a very long time. So I had a very, very informative and a fun chat.
Same here. मतलब I was looking forward to मतलब मैंने कभी इंटरव्यू नहीं दिया कृपा, आपने देखा होगा कि ये सब आता नहीं है, बट ठीक है, आप सवाल पूछते गए, एंड जो आपने पॉइंट्स बोला है, they are so valid in this current scenario, and people are coming out of COVIDs and the pandemics and all, and people have their myths in their own minds, and it's all about mindset. Trust me, that's one word which means so many things. Mindset. किसी भी चीज के लिए mindset बहुत जरूरी है. अगर आपने सोचा तो आप कर सकते, नहीं सोचते तो नहीं कर पाओगे.
True. I think that belief, As we
Yeah.
said that, what is that motivation that really should keep us going? I think that belief that, if I um, think that I can do it, then I will do it, is
Yes.
the first step towards anything, any journey of our life.
Yes. True.
Yeah. Yeah. So this has been great, Amol. Thank you so much ki you came
Thank you.
on board, and it's just amazing. I wish you all the luck
Thank
um,
you, Krupa.
in what you're doing. So
Yeah.
keep the great work going.
Look forward for you to join me soon. And
Sure.
you all can contact me on 24 Fitness. That is double S double S. So it's got 4S with fitness at the rate gmail.com. You can reach out to me and my team will be guiding you. There's a separate coach for everyone. Trust me, everyone. So that's what we do. We don't leave people alone.
That's amazing. Everybody listening, here is your personalized coach who would be invested in your well being. So take on your fitness journey. I will do that soon too. Thank you, Amol.
Thank you so much. Bye
Bye.
bye.